After something of a hiatus, I've decided to get back into the Warhammer 40k substitute vehicle kit building. This time I've got a Sturmtiger, that's a German World War II heavily armored vehicle, as they refer to it as a heavy assault mortar. Here I've decided to turn it into a substitute Chaos Vindicator, as well as a Apocalypse-only ultra heavy vehicle. The idea is to substitute for something along the lines of a Malcador or Macarius heavy tank. 2 wounds, decent armor, but kind of slow, just like the real vehicle here. You can see it's reasonably decent sized. It's about 50% larger than a Lehman Russ. You can see it's distinctively longer. You can see that it's rather wider, and it's a little higher as well. So it's a good sized vehicle. Compared to our favorite monolith over here, you can see that it's quite a bit smaller in height, but still a rather healthy sized vehicle. The monolith, for what it is really large. Few minor modifications. First, took a plow from a Imperial Guard tank. Wasn't spiky enough for my purposes, so I added the spikes from an older Chaos vehicle upgrade sprue. Machine guns are always going to be an issue. They're always rarely too thin, so I upgraded this with a Orc Big Shooter. The gun itself is appropriately 40k sized, so that didn't have to get modified, but I did add some charming spikes of villanry up top. A little Khorne symbol here that you can barely see. Smoke launchers from an Imperial vehicle along with a spotlight. Havoc launcher, that'll be apocalyptic only. Along the sides you've got some hooks of villanry, another chaos symbol, as well as some IG extra tread for one of my extra demolishers. Along the other side, some more tread suspended. This is actually something that was done in real life. I just decided not to use the tank treads from this vehicle and use it from a captured Lehman Russ. More hooks of villanry, another Imperial symbol. And back here I replaced the standard, rather boring German hatch with a chaos hatch, as well as some heads of villanry that they throw in the upgrade sprue. The downside to this vehicle, well, like all Italeri kits, is relatively difficult to assemble compared to a modern Warhammer kit. Further, these treads will make you hate life. They are extremely complicated to put together. The good side about this kit is, in addition to being a pretty good looker, it's fairly solid. No internal reinforcement required for this vehicle. So kudos to Italeri to making a decent frame. Too bad about the lack of rubber single tracks or something a bit simpler, but if you're willing to put the work in, you've got a great looking demolisher.